Hello, everyone. This is Rick with the Cyber Pro podcast where industry leaders share their insights. It's about 5 questions and hopefully under 9 minutes because hackers never sleep. I'm super excited to have my guest today. So let's kick it off. Question number one, who are you and what do you do?
So my name is Tal Collender and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Gitfall. And the thing that I do most of the time is I hack or using my hacking techniques in order to create a better product and a better security world for everyone.
That's amazing. So why do you love being a cyber expert?
So the most interesting thing is that I'm a woman. I know it might be, I'm not judging, but I do think that we are unique and we are very, very powerful. And the skills that we have, plus the advantages that we have as a woman, everything helps a lot.
Can you identify an advantage that you have over us? I absolutely agree with you, but I'd love to hear what you think are some of your advantages.
So I can tell you that when, let's say that we have a professional argue or an argument with someone, then most of the, so at the beginning, they see you as a woman, so you are a weak woman, I mean, you don't know what you are talking about, but then when you tell them some bombing or strong facts about many things that they are just amazed, they are speechless. And after that, everything runs faster because they see that you are not only a woman, but you are a strong woman, that you really know what you are doing, and you are not only, talking and you have no idea what you are doing.
That's amazing. So let's talk about cybersecurity as a top concern. That's the air quote buzzword of the moment. What does cybersecurity as a top concern mean to you?
So cybersecurity today is everything. I grew up in Israel. I know how cybersecurity today is one of the most important field, is the most important thing that we are insist on. For example, in the army. For example, when we startup nation is not just a word. Most startups or most cybersecurity startups are let's say they begin or developed or starting in Israel. And there is a good reason for that. As a small country that needs to protect itself every single time, we know that the next war will come from the computers and not only from foot or hands or any kind of weapon, which also the weapons are going also to the let's say automation and the computers world.
No, that's a really interesting take on both startups and cybersecurity as a top concern. What piece of insight do you want to share with other cyber professionals?
So don't think that your field is the only field that matters right now. Today, cybersecurity is in everywhere. Okay, so maybe as a CEO and also as a hacker, I mean myself, but a good hacker, I have many aspects on many things, but also I do know that even cars today, they have lots of cybersecurity things that I'm avoid of. I mean, but I know how important it is that the cybersecurity will be part of every single aspect of our life. I mean, even our application on our phone. Don't take it as an obvious.
That's extremely interesting. Do you have an opinion on cybersecurity as it pertains to IoT devices? Because you talked about cars. I mean, that's like the biggest IoT device out there right now. So
that is correct. There are so many, unfortunately, hacks also, and people are trying to do damages, not because anything that they can gain, but also to see if they can. And unfortunately, it makes the world way more dangerous because think that out of a sudden, your Tesla car or the traffic lights are going crazy. So you have no control, and that is something really, really scary. So that is why you really need to think about security first, not only physical security, but also the virtual security.
Love it. So Tal, what is your favorite piece of retro technology that makes you smile?
Uh, that is a tricky question because I have so many. I'm trying to bring one which is maybe, I don't know, some up to date or something that we still use. So I'm going to tell something that I really, really liked. Um, Tetris. And I know it's not that technology, but I can tell you that with to get the console with no interruption on the side and only to play that game, for me it was the world. I think that it is also the world for many others. It was at least.
No, that's amazing. And I think you were at Black Cat, right? They had the giant Tetris machine as you walked in.
So yeah, they had something like that this year, but and yeah, it was pretty nice because we did expect many people to come, and it was surprising to see everything and finally to meet people in person. I mean, it was I didn't realize at the beginning that I actually see people, real people in front of me.
Tal, is there anything else you'd like to share?
Actually, yes. I do encourage other women on this field, or maybe even the one, if you say to yourself that you do not that you don't have it, or you need to learn something. No, everything is on the job training. You can learn every day new things. Please, we are so strong. We do have a lot of power. Once we are in something, we do it right, and we have our secret weapon. So that's okay. You can also, I mean, you can also use it. I mean, we are women. We are smart, and we are dominant. That's for sure. So yeah, that's all pretty much.
Wonderful. Thanks for being on the Cyber Pro podcast.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
Hey, you did it. You made it to the end. Thank you so much. Check out more Cyber Pro podcast.